What's up guys, Crispy Beats here. Today we're going to make your samples sound thicker. Stay tuned. So I'm going to show you a technique that I learned from Lifestyle Did It that I really think you should check out. Basically, we use the halftime plugin from ADSR Sounds to add a thicker layer to our sample. If you don't have the plugin yet, I'll leave a link for it down below. It's completely free and sounds amazing. But before we get into all the thickening, we need a sample. So I'm going to pull up a drum loop just for the sake of the video, then use my guitar to record our sample. However, this does work with any type of sample, whether that's keys, flutes, drums, everything. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we have our dope little melody and it's sounding pretty good, but maybe it's not sounding as full and professional as you'd like it to sound. You don't want to add more layers because you want to keep it quite simple. That's where this little trick comes in handy. So let's pull up halftime and I'll show you exactly what to do. So this plugin basically halves the tempo of a sample as it suggests and therefore lowers the pitch of the sample, like so. It makes it sound very grungy, lo-fi and wavy. Really cool sound. But there's actually some other cool stuff you can do with this plugin. For example, along the top here we have some options for warping the sound so that we can maintain the same rhythm but still lowering the pitch. So if I put this to 8th notes, you can hear that the sample will still sound the same, just an octave lower. So that's pretty cool. It maybe sounds a bit muddy, but luckily we have this bandpass filter that we can control so that we can choose what frequencies to put through the plugin and which ones to leave out. So for example, if I go ahead and choose only the mid to high frequencies, now only that frequency range will go through the plugin and it sounds something like this. So I was using this little headphones button, and what this does is when it's enabled, I can only hear the sound going through the plugin. So this is already starting to sound pretty cool, but what it all comes down to is this mix knob. Basically now we can control the amount of wet signal that gets mixed with the original dry signal of the guitar, so the volume of that lower layer that we just created. Check it out. I usually keep that mix knob between 5 and 15%, so I just have a slight lower layer thickening up the original sample. For me, this technique was an absolute game changer, and I really do use it on almost all my beats. I think it works particularly well on main melodies, but it also adds a really cool character to lo-fi drum tracks. That's basically it for this week's video. I was liking the sound of that beat, so I'm going to go ahead and add some bass and maybe play about with the drums a little more. You're more than welcome to stick around and hang out. If not, no worries. Thank you for stopping by anyways, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.